Welcome back. Every year, thousands of abandoned dogs and cats are anxiously awaiting for their forever homes, only to be euthanized. Now, one of the best ways to stop this vicious cycle is controlling the animal population, that is, spaying and neutering. Now, here to tell us just how essential it is Executive Director of Altered Tales, Susana, Della, Maddalena. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
Nice to see you. And you brought someone along with you. It's your own dog, we should note, but who'd you bring?
This is Loretta. She's my poster child for spay and neuter because she came into the shelter with 5 puppies, and folks that owned her had a house full of puppies and they were overwhelmed.
Oh my gosh. Well, she is so thankful to be cared for by you, and she really is such a sweet little girl. And so let's talk about Altered Tales, what it is that you guys do and what your mission is.
Sure. We're a nonprofit organization, and we are designed to provide affordable spay and neuter for the public. We are a high volume organization, so we do a lot of spay neuters. Our clinic here in Tucson's been open about a year and a half, and we've done about 7,000 surgeries on dogs and cats.
Wow.
We also offer low-cost vaccinations every day, and our goal is to really prevent unwanted births and prevent dogs and cats from entering the shelter.
And so what's the state of that? I mean, we're talking about controlling how many animals are stray, how many animals are born, and unfortunately, if there's too many of them and they're not being taken care of, they are euthanized. So what's the state of that?
Here in Tucson, the organizations are doing a great job. I mean, they have really worked hard to try to increase the amount of animals that are going back into the community, into homes. Our focus is really on preventing them from even getting there in the first place. And most people don't understand that spay-neuter, if your pet isn't sterilized, obviously it can have babies, but also it can promote wandering with male dogs, so it can increase the stray population. And certainly with cats born on the street, we have a huge population of cats who give birth to just thousands of kittens every spring.
Yeah, so obviously spaying and neutering, way of controlling the population, making sure that more of them have homes that care and love for them, and like you were saying, it deters them from doing a lot of things too. And there's benefits for the animals when they get spayed or neutered. What are some of those?
Yeah, there are some great health benefits. It's going to prevent certain cancers, certain behaviors, certainly spraying in male cats, wandering, or the desire to wander in a male cat or a dog to go find females, and just generally a calming of personality.
And what age is appropriate for an animal to be fixed? Because I've heard all sorts of answers from the first few weeks. Maybe that's too young, but what's the real answer?
We can actually sterilize a puppy or kitten as young as 3 months old and weighing 3 pounds. Most people don't realize that a puppy or kitten can reproduce at 5 months of age. So we want to get them in there and get it done before they even have the chance.
5 months of age, that's very young. I bet most people didn't know that. And I'm sure that there are a lot of myths and misconceptions too that go along with that. People have their pets that they love so much, sometimes they don't want to subject them to this. They think it's going to hurt.
Right.
They think that, maybe if they're under anesthesia that they'll never come back out of it. So what are some of those myths, and debunk some of those for us?
Oh, it's going to make my pet fat and lazy. It's going to change their personality in a negative way. It's it's something that's cruel and inhumane to do. My pet is gonna not have the joy of childbirth or baby birth, puppy birth, kitten birth. That there's a belief sometimes that female dogs should experience that, which isn't necessary for them at all.
Right, good point. And so you talked about some of the services that Altered Tales offers for the public, and since it's February, it's a very special month for you actually. Can you explain why that is?
Yeah, this is Spay and Neuter Awareness Month, so our goal is to encourage people to sterilize their pet, and to help them do that, we're offering 30 free surgeries. So if you either go online and book online or call the clinic this month, we can get you scheduled for a free surgery for
Excellent.
The first 30 people.
First 30 people can have that free surgery. It's a great benefit to them and their pets. Like you were saying, they're really going to be happy and healthy for the rest of their lives with this surgery. Nothing's going to harm them with the surgery. They're only going to benefit. And so if people want to get involved in other ways with Altered Tales, besides maybe having that free surgery, what would you tell them?
Well, we do have volunteer opportunities. You can come down and help us out. It's kind of mundane, helping us. We do a lot of laundry every day, and we put together a lot of things to prepare for the surgeries. So we can always use help at the clinic.
Can always use help at the clinic. If you're an animal lover, contact Altered Tales. Again, you guys are doing that for the month of February, 30 free surgeries. In the last 30 seconds or so, anything else you want to leave our viewers with?
I would just really encourage you to spay or neuter your pet. Our Dr. Begay here is a specialist in spay and neuter. She's fabulous, and I would really encourage you to come to the clinic and do it because it's the right thing for your pet.
It's the right thing for the pet. That's the key takeaway from this. It'll make them healthy, and thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you for bringing the cute little Loretta. She really is such a little doll, and anybody who wants their own dog should adopt, because
Absolutely.
you were saying they're the ones that are the most thankful. If you buy it from somewhere else, they're entitled, you said.
Yeah.
So if you adopt one, they'll definitely be thankful. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. Now, to learn more about Altered Tales, give them a call at 520-495-5900 or log on to alteredtales.org.